Okay, story time. When I joined Hinge for the first time, for the record, I'm asexual, just so y'all know. I joined it at the beginning of 2022, and I was kind of like, am I even gonna run into like other ace people on the apps? Like within 5 minutes of joining, I like matched with this ace girl, and like we hit it off immediately. Like our first thing, and I know other aces have this experience, was like to be, once you match, be like, oh my god, another ace person, hello, and like it's just so exciting because we are rare to see. We hit it off, we had this great conversation, and I was like, oh man, I so enjoyed talking to you, and I just want to note, like, you're really scared when you join a dating app for the first time. You're like, oh, how's this gonna go? And it was just like, boom, other ace person, and they're really nice and they know how to keep a conversation It was just like dream encounter on day one of joining a dating app. And then I was like, cool, I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. And then I went to bed and I woke up, and my profile, I went to log into Hinge, and Hinge was like, your profile's been removed because you broke our community guidelines. And I was like, what did I do? So I thought like maybe that like it had picked up on like me typing asexual, and like that it just saw the word sex in asexual and maybe flagged it as like, oh, this person is potentially sexually harassing this other person in the chat, or something like that. Like that's what I thought it was. The way that TikTok doesn't like you having the word sex. I just thought it was that. And so I hit up Hinge, because they were like, if you believe that this has been taken down by mistake, like email us. So I emailed them and I was like, hi, I really have no fucking idea why my account was taken down. And they wrote back and they were like, oh, well, we do. No, the guy was like high-key kind of rude. I remember his name. His name was Frank. And I was like, listen, Franklin, don't take that tone with me. No. So anyway, he writes back and he's like, yeah, we took your account down because we received reports from our, human moderators. We have people who like manually like look at accounts and stuff. We received reports from them that you may be under 18. And I was like, bro, I'm 23, but okay. And so he was like, you're gonna have to send like a photo of your license. So I literally had to send my ID to Hinge and be like, I'm over 18. I know I have a baby face and I'm just like too cute for your app or whatever, but like I just send them my driver's license and some info, and then they like wrote back and they're like, okay, we verified and we've reinstated your account. And so they reinstate my account and I'm like, cool. And I go to my messages and she's gone. And I write Frank, and I'm like, yo, Frank, what the fuck? Like I was having this great conversation with this girl. Like what happened? And he was like, oh yeah, sorry. Like when we take your account down, like when we see that, there's some sort of like problem with your account, like it clears all your matches. And I was like, bro, but this was your guys' fault. You guys wrongly thought that I was like 16 or some shit. And because of your mistake, I lose out on this girl that I had this great... So it was hilarious, but it made me really sad because like when you unmatch somebody or are forcibly unmatched by Hinge, I'm pretty sure that it makes sure that you like never see them again. Like I'm sure it's like akin to blocking somebody. Like they will not show up. Like I've never seen anybody that I've unmatched like show up in like the running again, in the roster. So you win some, you lose some. Thanks, Frank.